Good morning, students. Welcome to New Era Global School online teaching class. Okay, so we have started our seventh chapter, adaptations, how the plants are surviving, and today we will continue the terrestrial habitat. So today we are going to learn what are the plants that grow in the grasslands. Okay. So, what is a grassland? It is the area of the land. It is mostly covered with the grasses. So, if you go to the grassland, you can see most places they are fully covered with grasses. How the climate will be? The climate is very hot and dry. Okay, it will be very hot, and if you see the plants, it will be very dry because water is very less in that area. How these plants are adapting itself in that land? Because the temperature is hot, water is not there. How they are adapting? Now see, the root of the grasses in the grassland, they will grow deep to the ground to search the water. So if we take the grass in this parts, the root will be very long, and it will go to the ground where it can get the water. And if we touch the stem, it will be very soft and it is flexible. Flexible means more easily move from one place to another. So the plants do not break when they are strong with the winds blow. So due to the flexible, if the strong wind is there, the plant will not break. Okay, I am repeating again, listen. Come to page number 77. Now see the root here. Okay, see the diagram. One diagram is given. See the diagram carefully. So first, what is a grassland? It is the area of land covered with the grasses. Second one, the climate will be very hot and it is dry. And some of the adaptations are the root of the grass. In the grassland, they grow deep. The root will be very deep. Why it is deep? To search the water. And if you touch the stem, it will be very soft and it is flexible. Flexible means easily move from one place to another. So when the strong winds blow, what will happen? The plants will not break. Okay. The next one, plants in the mountains. Have you seen the mountain? Everyone loves to go to the mountain, right? Why? Because we can receive the cold, we can able to receive the chill climate, right? So mountains, they are higher than the plains. Okay, we have learned in the SS chapter, plains, right or not? So compared to the plains, the mountains are higher and the climate will be very cool. Okay, they have the cold climate. So what are the trees we can found here? Pine, fir and spruce. So these are the three type of plants, big trees we can see in the evergreen trees. How they are adapting, how the plants are living in the mountain. Okay, let us see that. So usually in mountain, the trees will be very tall and straight. Have you seen the mountain? Right or not? So the trees will be very tall and it will be very straight. How the branches will be? If you see the branch, they will have the conical shape. Have you seen the cone? In mathematics, the cone shape will be there, right? So mostly the trees, they have the conical shape. So when the snow is coming there, mountain, sometimes the snow will come. So what will happen? It will slide off from the branches. So due to the conical shape, when the snow falls on that, it will slide down. That is the first point. Second one, if you touch the trees, it will be very waxy. Have you seen the wax? Have you touched the wax? How it will be like slippery, right? So if you touch the trees here, it will be waxy. Needle, like the leaves will have the needle shape, to ensure that the snow that does not collect on them. If the snow will be collected on the leaves, what will happen? The water will be very more, right or not? To prevent that one, they will have the needle-like leaves. And the third one, mostly in the mountains. The trees, they do not have the flowers. All the trees, they do not have the flowers. Seeds are born inside the cones itself. Why? To protect the seeds from the cold. So if the snow is coming, what will happen? The flowers can't able to bloom, right? So where the seeds will be present? The seeds will be present inside the cones, okay, which protect the seed from the cold. And then plants in the desert. So next we are going to learn how are the plants present in the desert. So have you seen the desert? How the desert will be? It is fully covered with the sand. Water will not be there. The temperature will be very, very hot, right? But some of the plants and animals are living there. How they are adapting? Let us see, okay? So the deserts, they are very hot and sandy because they receive only little rainfall. So the water is a very problem. So what are the examples for these plants? Cacti, date palms and bamboo trees. So these are all the examples. So desert trees, how they are living there? So the desert trees, they will have the long root, okay? So the long root, they will go into the soil in search of the water. The same in the grassland. These plants, they have the deep root. They will go to the ground to search the water. So some plants, they have some small leaves and some they do not have, right? So this prevents the plants from losing the water through their leaves. So since they have the small leaves, some they do not have the leaves, why they are not there? So the plants from losing the water through their leaves. If you take the cacti, have you seen the cacti? There the leaf, how the leaves will be, they have a lot of spines, right or not? So why? To prevent the loss of water and to protect themselves from the other animals. So if you see the cacti, the stem will be very, very fleshy. Why? Because these fleshy part, they contain the water. Okay, so all the photosynthesis will be carried in that fleshy part. I am repeating again. So desert area, the desert will be very hot and dry. Since it doesn't have the rainfall, the water is a scarcity there. But some of the plants, they will be living. So one of the plant, it is a cacti. So if you take the cacti, the leaves have the spines. Why? To prevent the water loss. Okay, already water is a problem there. So to protect itself to loss of the water and to protect from the animals, they have the spines. So the cacti, if you see the cacti leaves, they will be thick, fleshy. Why? To store the water. Okay. So then IBL questions, the two questions are there. How plants adapt itself in the desert region and how can cacti adapt itself in the desert? So these two are the IBL questions. Let's go through it. We will repeat tomorrow.